Grandfather said, God will make our descendants be fruitful in numbers like the stars in the sky and bless them. And that he will send us the Messiah through our family and save all the people. Esau, I am so curious how God's amazing plan will come true.
If I had a coin for all the things you want to know, I am so tired for being everywhere. I'm going to bed.
God, please be my God. Please use me for your plan to bring the Messiah from our family and to bring all the people to salvation. How can I make that happen? I am not the firstborn, and I don't have the right to get your blessing from my father.
God's plan. We can't let God's plan to come through Isaac and his sons. Lord of anger and Lord of tricks, go and stir up Isaac's house. Go break the peace and take their faith away. And please get rid of that gospel. He's such a pain.
Yes, Satan! I will take revenge for what Lord of Jealousy had to put up with last time.
With Esau.
Oh my, I must have walked too much from hunting. I am famished. What's this? What's this meal?
Ah, Brother Esau, are you getting back from your hunting?
Jacob, what are you making over there? Wow, that's my favorite red bean soup. It looks delicious. Brother, give me a bowl of that. I am so hungry.
Really? Is this my chance? He was never interested in God's blessing or his birthright. Are you that hungry? But brother, I can't give this at no cost. I will give you a bowl of soup for your birthright of your firstborn.
What? You want my birthright?
Don't be shocked about that birthright thing, Esau. What are you waiting for? You are hungry now. And that bowl of soup is the most important thing right now, isn't it?
That's right. I am about to faint from being hungry. And what good is my birthright? I need a feed first. Fine, as you wish. Just give me some of that soup.
You promised. Here, brother. Here's your soup and your bread, too.
Angel meal? What did Esau just sell? What's the birthright of the firstborn?
Birthright of the firstborn? We see this often in the Bible. Birthright of the firstborn means his right to inheritance. It's very important because the firstborn will inherit God's blessing and promise of the family. Gospel, do you remember Genesis chapter 3, verse 15? How it says that the descendants of a woman will crush the head of the snake's descendants? God said, Messiah will come from the descendants of a woman from the family of Abraham and Isaac. So if we consider the order, it should continue to Esau. Jacob was thinking about how God's plan can continue through him and ended up buying the birthright from Esau.
Well, then isn't that really important? How can he give up that for a bowl of soup? Isn't that a bit careless?
That's right. Esau was careless about his important calling and right. He was only interested in satisfying his hunger right away and thought God's blessing wasn't a big deal.
I am the oldest son. I can just tell him no later. Oh, now that's better.
Look at his stuffing himself. You fool! You have no idea what you threw away, do you? I successfully tricked him. Now it's your turn, Lord of Anger.
Esau got tricked by Satan? What should we do? Satan will try to mess up God's plan.
It's not a time for us to step in. The spiritual battle is about to begin. Let's see what happens later on with Esau and Jacob. Time passed and Isaac became old. He knew his days are almost over and wanted to call on Esau to bless him.
My eyesight is going bad. I can't hardly see. I need to be ready before I die. I need to pass on the right of the calling from God. Esau? Yes, Father? Go and hunt for me, and cook me something delicious that I like. I shall eat it well and bless you before I die. Yes, Father, I will be right back.
But Rebekah knew this too. Rebekah thought that God will bring his plan and promise through Jacob. So she made a plan to have Jacob get the blessing while Esau was out hunting.
Jacob, I will cook the food that your father likes, so that you can dress as Esau and bring it to your father. Put this on your arm and neck, and put these clothes on.
Isaac was old and couldn't see very well, and blessed Jacob, thinking he was Esau.
Come closer, my child. Who are you?
I am your firstborn, Esau.
Your voice is like Jacob, but you are hairy like Esau. Yes, you are. God will bless you. All who curse you will be cursed, and all who bless you will be blessed. All nations will serve you, and you will become the way of blessing to all nations.
Oh, this is how God's plan of salvation and the calling gets passed down to Abraham, Isaac, and to Jacob. Too bad for Esau.
Remember, Gospel, the blessing of being a part of God's plan belongs to the person who desperately wants it. It can be lost if you are careless about God's blessing for pleasure and worries of something in a moment. Esau came back from his hunting and found out what had happened.
How can Jacob do this to me? Taking my blessing away? Father, I'm your first son. You must bless me again, please. I'm sorry, but I can't. This was God's will. Father, Jacob, you stole my right. I won't forgive you.
No, he